got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
What's up, guys? Rich Gamer 997 here. Tonight we're back on MLB The Show 21. If you guys enjoyed this video, it'd be really appreciated if you drop a like on the video, leave a comment, hit
Dan
button.
What do you got?
Let's play The Show 21.
In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub 2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
So now
Let's see, I got some new socks. Very colorful socks.
Hey, here we go.
Let's see, make solid contact and driving a run. Power swing to driving a run.
Hey now, Byron. Stay hot. Here you go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner.
Go, go, go!
But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out
solid
there in
contact.
center.
Man, solid contact,
The
just that it went to center field.
Now to the plate, here is Cam Gibson. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in will be Richard O'Neill as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish.
Oh, it pulled the string on me on that slider.
But really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So now to the plate, C.J. Chatham, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left.
3 out.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Richard O'Neill. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a looper to left. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
I thought my game was the other one that was broken with the half swing. But I watched Mighty Goat's video, and his Road to the Show player swings the same way. So it's just the game is broken.
Peterson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
So I gotta wait till San Diego Studios update everything that's broken about this game. Which only God knows how long it's going to take for them to fix everything.
Last at bat.
Come on, Ortiz. Jalen.
The 2-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. The throw pulls him off the bag. And this
Too much of a rush to throw it.
You can see the exasperation.
Come on, Derek Hall.
Next, it'll be Derek Hall. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling
Yeah,
into a
don't be a
two-ball will eat
double
you
play
for the rest
victim
of
the
the game
second time
at
around.
least.
Come
so
on.
you know he wants to make up for it right here.
back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, with that basis right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Chad Setio.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy...
Up next, Richard O'Neill is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Richard O'Neill.
From the stretch. Swing and a line drive. And that is down as that could be 2 bases.
Go two.
And now it'll kick around in the corner. Kingery isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score easily. And it's now a 6-run lead.
He was not messing around in
RBI
that
double,
looking
13.
for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
It was a hit, but it wasn't a solid hit.
Is C.J. Chatham.
Designated hitter.
Come on, CJ.
Chatham.
The 2-1 home. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Peterson onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Ain't far enough to test his arm.
So the next to bat will be Jalen Ortiz.
Come on,
Came around to
Jalen.
score last time after reaching on an error.
Ortiz.
Yep.
Let it rip right here. We need you.
The 0-2 home. Ground ball left side. Reined
Come on, you got it.
in time at first, and there are 2 away. Next to hit
on,
is
Hall.
Derek Hall.
Derek.
He's working on a 1-for-3.
Drive it up the
thus
middle
far.
again, buddy.
Hall.
Here's the 0-1. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him.
Oh, right in his back.
No play as the run comes in to score.
Just
and
right
we're
in
hoping
his
he's gonna be
back,
okay on the
yo.
mound.
It
And
was
with
all
that
right
play
out
over
there.
Now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there,
See, that's one thing I
he's
don't
gonna
like
be
that they
okay to
didn't
try and
fix
continue.
in this game. Every nigga take a dry line drive to the back, the buttocks, the leg, whatever. He should be hurting. His ass should be out of the
Jacoby
game.
Jones the next to hit. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High in the air out to center field. O'Neill gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run, 1 error, and a runner left.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Stepping up is Richard O'Neill. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Hey, Steve, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
How the hell am I early on that again? I waited for that ball. I waited on that shit and I'm still early? The fuck?
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted into center
Go
field.
hard, score. You got it.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Redding led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Mauricio Rivera earns the win, his 2nd, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Logan Shore takes the loss, only his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next.
Your Erie Seawolves.
Jose Appleton, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of hits.
Now it'll be Richard O'Neill. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
Stay hot up there.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So now here is Richard O'Neill. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Time to spare, and the side is retired.
Wow. Get the mound just bounced up to the catcher.
And now Richard O'Neill grounded out in his last at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Jones is right there, and very quickly
Swing
one
timing
down.
is good, but when it's good, it goes to center field.
Next, here is Adeline Rodriguez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit in the air to shallow center. O'Neill comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2.
Your attention, please.
New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Richard O'Neill.
Come on now, 1 time right here.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Popped him up.
Oh, son of a
Morgan
bitch.
over to his right. 1 away.
Popped it up. It's a good game for O'Neill right now. Let's see, we'll set that game.
4-2, the final score tonight. The Erie Seawolves get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Ethan DeCaster wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Drew Carlton hammers down the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your... The show's continuing coverage of AA Northeast League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball on the show. A.J. Ladwig, the Nebraska native, will be the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
He's out.
And now in the box, Cole Peterson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop.
And now pitch on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 or 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Now here's the pitch. Riley Green is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
No runner, no runner. Hold it right there. Hold it.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Into the box, Nick Ames, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. O'Neill isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So here is Adeline Rodriguez. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First delivery to him. A ball and no strikes. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he popped him up, drifting back behind
first baseman didn't even move. He just watching the ball. The second baseman is the one that's furthest away, but the one that ran and go catch the ball.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 2 home runs, and an even 20 RBIs. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Modiak.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Yeah, the second baseman is the closest. He's the second baseman is the closest to that ball. But the center fielder is the one that they wanted to run in and catch that ball.
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that.
Ball man is coming to get the ball.
Second here with no score.
Not a ball boy, that's a ball man.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming in.
The game is glitching the hell out.
To make the play,
All the flickering back in the mountains.
No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Bottom of the third now, and next to hit is the catcher, Joey Morgan. First pitch on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed.
What the fuck?
That's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball.
Yeah, that should have been an out. What the fuck was that? What was he doing? What the hell? What was that? I don't know which way the ball was going. Fucking Jalen.
To the plate now, Zach Short. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Put him away. Give me your best pitch right here. Here you go now.
Again, another foul ball. Morgan aboard here at first with nobody out. Count remains at 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. From the stretch, and here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Cole Peterson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Swing hard liner to left center. Veerman comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
See, that's how you feel the ball. I don't know what Ortiz was doing over there in right field.
Next up, Riley Green. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. At the plate now, Nick Ames, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Padilla onto the grass. He gets there to make
once again the second baseman runs all the way over there to catch that ball, while the first baseman just stands there.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Jacoby Jones. Now here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. And that's the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Adeline Rodriguez. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next, it'll be Cam Gibson. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In there, a base hit. He's around first.
because the third baseman there, watch though, he's the closest one to the fucking ball, but he wanted the left fielder to go all the way over there and catch the ball, while the third baseman is the closest to it.
Hit in the air down the left field
Like,
line.
who the fuck did the testing and who the fuck played Road to the Show? Who is these creators did not notice all those issues in this game?
So now into the box is Joey Morgan. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Popped up. Hall has room in foul territory. One down.
The first time the friggin' first baseman moved from this position to field the ball.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's another shot down the line in right.
Meso.
Through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So stepping in is Riley Green, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
That's a ball.
Oh, come on, Blue, you dick.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they throw up the stop sign at third as they decide to play it safe with 2 away.
Well, I think it's safe to say
That
the ice is
challenge
melted
failed.
on this guy. He had been cold coming into
Challenge
this game.
failed.
With that being the third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Nick Ames started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Called strike, 0-2.
2 down now.
Fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready on 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this.
He's out. You're out. That's ball 4.
Now at the plate, Jacoby Jones. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we
Without
begin
allowing
the
a run
home
or a
6th.
hit. And then without allowing a run and 3 strikeouts. Yeah, both of these are like impossible. But I'll give it a
Here's the
try.
first pitch. Hot shot to third and
Yeah, he
handled
hit,
for the first out.
but he caught it.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Adeline Rodriguez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. It's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game.
I messed up my friggin' last loadout I had. I accidentally deleted it. I think it was a little bit higher than this loadout. I think that one was a 62. I'm not sure exactly what this pitching loadout is.
Ground out to second. Diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able
It's
to
like the
chase
ball
him
went
home.
through the fucking
he's got
fielder.
the outs when he's needed him and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Chad Setio is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A dive, and
He like, you didn't necessarily need to dive.
Good effort here, but he's well
You need to
safe at
dive
first, and
there.
are 2 on and 2
All you
out
need to
now.
do is pick the fucking ball up.
Ready now is Joey Morgan. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. Reading leads it 1-3.
Must have one fucking run.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Zach Short. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
Lifted in the air to right field. Ortiz is there to put it away for route number 1. Stepping in next,
At least he made a play on the ball that time.
To this point in the ball game.
Last time he didn't know which direction to go.
That's a real
The ball
nice
was landing right in front of him, but he was taking off running towards center field.
Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now to the plate, Riley Green. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Swing and a liner. And
damn, he ambushed that fucking ball.
Here with 2 men out.
He ambushed the shit out of it.
There's
Damn.
a saying amongst the offense, Dan, anybody can get 3 hits in a big league game. It's that 4th one that separates you.
Talk about he's having a good week in one night. Can you imagine 4 hits in one game? I'd say he's having a pretty good day.
A ball and a strike. Fouled off.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Again, he sends it out of play. Green is off of first with 2 away. 2-2.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. Reading is out in front here, 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jacoby Jones, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
So now to the plate, Adeline Rodriguez.
Well, he did take forever to throw the freaking ball. Yeah.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Cam Gibson. He'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. high fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Moniak.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate now is
I ain't got no damn energy left.
3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-0 home. Right side. Oh, what a stop. The throw. It's there. He got him. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more on
He's always wanted to dive. He dived to everything. He finally caught dive for one and got it. He's been diving all over the place.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Reading Fightin' Phils used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Richard O'Neill wins his 3rd of the season. A.J. Ladwig is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Jonathan Hennigan earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
That's crazy.
Time at the ball game.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management.
Richard, you really came out of nowhere to emerge as a noble prospect in this organization. People are noticing and talking. Been working hard.
Prospects may not realize how closely they are being
And
watched,
it all shows.
and
Keep
by
it up
other
and you could
organizations
go
as
places
well.
in this game. Thought I was getting the call up to, hey, guess not. Bastards. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. If you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like on it. If you love your girl to death, if you love your moms to death, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment. Let me know you guys are enjoying these videos. Remember, stay safe. Wash your hands, wear your mask, and most important of all, be kind to each other. Have a wonderful night. Peace.